Hi sweeties, how are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sim. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, sweetheart, kindly smash that subscribe button, turn your notifications so you are notified each time I upload, and please give this video a thumb up. I appreciate you all, and I am saying a very big shout out to you all for the love, support you all shower me here with. I am grateful, and you all are super sweet. So today we'll be talking something very important, and then click in the comment section. There is a link in the comment section to take you to see the video, because this video is too wild. I can't even put it here. I mean, a palm-colored coach actually went all hard on a black young man. Probably he's coaching them and all that, and said all sort, I mean, all kind of things to him, and at the same time used the N-word and all that. So the video actually, somebody was recording while all this was going out, and this happened in Florida of all places. I keep saying it. There is still an ASCP travel advisory for those that are staying there or those that are planning to go there. I will keep saying this. So the video all went all out. People were like very disappointed. I mean, he really went so hard on this young man, and he decided to suspend himself. And he was also made to sit in the same space with the young man to apologize to everybody. And why was he apologizing? He apologized because the video went viral. People are saying it. He decided to take accountability by suspending himself. A lot of people have different opinions on this, but I am saying that there is no reason why somebody will do something like this to a young man. It is more like damaging somebody's ego or damaging somebody's morale, or I don't know, or somebody's character. I mean, the way he went all hard, I think it is not okay. I mean, it is not okay. And I am not saying it because he's a palm-colored person. If it were other person that did this, maybe it is not okay by anybody to do something like this to any young person, to anybody at all. Or I'm going to roll this clip. We'll come back to talk about it. Let me know what you all think in the comments. So straight up, let's get into it.
The founder and head football coach at Southwest Florida Prep Tech. Today I want to take the time to take accountability for my actions that occurred earlier with a player and Mr. Alvin Day. My actions today were very, very unneeded, disrespectful, and wasn't a good look as far as player-coach personnel goes. I hold my players in high accountability for the way they act, and I need to be held in the same standards. And at the moment, I feel that I let my team down, my coaches down, and our program down for the actions that I displayed earlier this afternoon. Moving forward, I am going to be suspending myself till further notice, holding myself accountable for the way I acted to my team and my coaches. And I'm going to do what I can to seek mentorship on myself to be able to become a better coach and mentor to my players so that I can make sure that this never happens again.
Hello, my name is Alvin Day. I play for the Southwest Florida Prep and Tech Seahawks. The incident that unfolded today was it was uncalled for, and I'm glad that my coach is taking accountability for his actions. That's something that's very, very important. Accountability is very, very important around here, so I'm glad that he's holding himself to the same standard that he held us to. I do forgive the actions of Coach Jenks, as he's been a good mentor to me, and I'm hoping we can move forward. Go Seahawks.
Jenks, today I want to take the time to take accountability for my actions that occurred earlier.
So this is a coach in Florida who was apologizing after a video went viral of him berating the young black man that is sitting next to him. I mean, just tearing this child to pieces. And the fact that that young man sat there and took it, my heart is broken for him. The fact that he was made to sit for this goddamn apology video infuriates me. And it is why all the people that are mad about my kid that chose not to shake his teacher's hand, I don't give a fuck, because ain't no goddamn way in hell that woman was gonna act like how she acted with my child, and I was gonna make my child be the bigger person. He's a motherfucking child, and that baby sit in that goddamn room with that man that physically assaulted, was aggressive, verbally abused him in front of all of his team. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. We will not be docile Negroes over here, baby. So I'm mad as hell at the coach for asking the kid to do it. I'm mad as hell at the program for thinking that it was okay for him to do it. I'm mad as hell if the parents don't know better. Hell no. Absolutely not.
Forward, I am going to be suspending myself till further notice, holding myself accountable.
Yeah, I don't buy that shit. I'm suspending myself. No, dude. Your shit got caught on camera. That's why you're changing it up now. That shit came out of your mouth so effortlessly. That's definitely not the first time you've done it. And even your body language when your player is talking, you're cold. You're not reaffirming what he's saying. You got your arms crossed. You're looking straight ahead, not validating anything he's saying. This is just straight up damage control. And then trying to use your black player as a prop. Being like, see, he forgives me. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm going to suspend myself. No, bro, you're doing that shit before the school gets to your ass. The way you handled that whole situation was fucking abusive. Those are kids, bro. Talk to them like they're fucking grown men. Anybody talks to me like that, gets in my face like that, it's a fucking wrap. Why don't you suspend yourself forever? Quit your fucking job. Those kids deserve better.
Today I want to take the time to take accountability for my actions.
Y'all go back and watch Aunt Karen's video. And also go back and watch the original video that this guy is apologizing for. I don't buy the apology. He was totally disrespectful to that young man. But y'all tell me what you think in the comments. Would you let this guy coach your kid?
Please stop halting my videos, because this situation right here, this young man was getting spit on by the coach. And then if he would have stood his ground and did something to that coach, all of Florida would have been up in arms. But that grown man needs to either call that young man's parents or leave it alone. But to call him a punk ass bitch in front of his fellow schoolmates, that ain't called for. And where does that happen at except in Florida? Because Florida men are not a bunch of punks. They can't stand up to men they size like that. You ain't gonna win. No, I already know it. I bet you $1 to a donut you won't win.
Now, I don't know if y'all seen that video, but that was a palm-colored coach talking to a black child. The way he talked to that child, it was like he was talking to a grown-ass man, telling that young man to get up and do something. You want to act gangster, let's get into some gangster shit. As a father of 6 boys, you want to get into some gangster shit? Let's do it. Because if my child would have came home and told me that, I'm going up to the school. You want to talk gangster? You want to hop up in my son's face? Like Bootsy said, we'll set this bitch off. You ain't going to sit up there and talk to a 16, 17-year-old child like he a grown-ass man. Come holler at me. And this ain't trying to seem like I'm tough or anything. I'm dead ass serious because I've done it before. See, what some of you parents is, I'm going to call you punks. Because these palm-colored pirates, they like to hop in our kids' faces. They like to talk down to them. They like to degrade them. And as some parents, all they want to do is go up to the school and talk. I'm not talking. You hop up in my child's face like you hard. like you super gangster, like he said in that video. Go back and watch it. It's on Aunt Karen's page. Go and watch it. And tell me how you feel about it. Because me, we're gonna get into some gangster shit. We're gonna get into some gangster shit right off the school property. And I'm gonna show you what's up. See, my sons have respect. They know not to talk back. They know not to react. But see, I'm grown. And I can do whatever the hell I want. And I ain't scared of jail. But you gonna catch these hands. By the grace of God, you gonna catch these hands. Like my mom used to tell me, give your soul to God because your ass is mine. And I'm not even playing. I respect how that young black man held his composure. I truly do. But that palm-colored pirate, oh boy, it'd have been a tussle. And he ain't ready for that. So to not the allies, but you palm-colored pirates that think you can just hop up in somebody's child's face and say whatever the hell you want. Some of us are cut from a different cloth. And we'll come at you. And don't give a fuck about no jail time. Think about that before you hop up in a black child's face and say what the fuck you want to say. Have the day you deserve.
Video, I don't know what the argument was about. Like, if you go and you search that video up and you watch it yourself, it just sounds, to me, it sounds like the boy was trying to be like overly hard or gangster or like act like he was a thug or a goon or whatever. And the coach was like, all right, get in the room. We gonna show you what a real man looked like. To me, that's what it looked like. It could be something totally different. So before I even speak on it, I don't know what was going on in the situation. Here's what I'm gonna say, because I've been tagged in this video like 14 times. I'm 29. I was raised by men who, when you got a little overly masculine, overly aggressive, they put you in a room and did shit like this to you. My dad definitely pressed us a few times growing up when we felt like we was growner than we were. You know what I'm saying? My dad definitely cleared the space and said, if you want to fight, we can fucking fight. My dad was really on this type of time. Even at the church I went to, like, I specifically remember the male youth pastors talking to the young men like, oh, we could fucking fight. And I think y'all don't like this look because it's a big brolic looking white boy. At the end of the day, this isn't the racist looking type of white dude. He's literally a coach. He's just talking to boys how boys talk when they get in the room and shit get hyped. A lot of y'all was raised soft. I hate to tell y'all that. If you ain't never had a grown man yelling in your fucking face saying what you want to do, I'm here now. If you ain't never felt that pressure before you were an adult, I don't know what to tell you. It builds character. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. Some kids need it. Some kids don't. Again, I don't know the situation, but just the video without context is not that big of a deal to me. Let me tell y'all a quick story. I graduated from a private Christian school. There was this guy named Coach Willis. I had got into it with this boy in class, this white boy, because we were in Bible class, bro. We didn't have assigned seats, but there was seats we sat in every day, every part of the year. I walk in class a little late, and this is boy in my seat. I'm like, bro, get out of my seat, bro. Just, you don't sit here, and you're in my seat. I've been sitting here for 100 days straight, same seat. Get out of my seat. He looked me in my face. No. So, all right, I picked this shit up, threw it. I don't know what I was on that day. So we all get into it. It's an all-boys Bible class. So everybody, man, calm down. Coach Willis say, man, go to the administrative class. What's wrong with you, boy? I go to the administrative class. My double partner's mom is the administrator. It's the closest administrator's office. I love this lady. Her name is Miss Massey. She treated me like her second son. I go in there, I'm fuming. Sit down, cool, whatever. Cool. She talking to me. Oh boy, she real country. Cool, whatever. Go back to class. Bro still in my seat. I'm still mad all over again. This is some real high school anger type shit. So Mr. Willis walk out the class. What was wrong with you? He in my face. I'm like, man, I don't care. I'm getting bucked, right? Keep in mind. Yeah, at the time, I'm probably 5'10". I grew like after high school. I'm still skinny and everything. Coach Willis like 6'3". So I'm looking at this motherfucker. What? I don't care. He looking down at me like, What you want to, you getting swolled up? He didn't yell at me or nothing like that. But when I think back to that situation, if y'all ever seen Baki, y'all know when them people's bodies be like having steam come off of them and they getting ready to fight. That's how Coach Willis was looking at me. Like a grown man gon' check a little boy every now and then. And I remember kind of feeling that pressure as a boy. Like, I don't care, I'll still crash out. Yeah, I'll still crash out. Coach Willis just looking at my little ass like, well, I'll pummel your ass. Keep in mind, this is a big white dude talking at me in the hall, and I'm talking back at him. I'm ready. So this is just what young men go through, and them boys look like they was in college. You feel what I'm saying to you? They really could have just fought in there, and after they fought, it would have probably just been all over. Like, whatever, now get your ass out of here. Fuck you talking about. It would have just been a thing. But a lot of y'all have been raised in like this soft kind of like, and I get it. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying this is the type of stuff I went through. So I don't really have a bad take about this. I feel like young men should get pressed. Y'all should feel the pressure of a grown man if you're going to act grown, if that's what that situation was. End of story.
It used to be normal treatment back in the day when I played by coaches, especially football coaches. Not to an extent where they was like, let's take this outside unless you buck. Like if you buck, then like what's up? Let's do it. Now, I don't know if the young man bucked or the young man like tried to coach, for me speculating, like looking at a little bit and him saying, you got me effed up. It sounded like the kid like bucked, but again, I don't know. But it was normal behavior like that. Granted, a lot of times it was in practice and like they in your face, like grabbing your helmet and screaming because you did something wrong, ran the wrong route and stuff like that. But if they knew you was messing up in class or doing something stupid outside of that, they was on your ass. And I know a lot of people outraged watching the video, like what the hell? And I'm looking at it like, I've seen this before, something. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just how it was. Not saying it was right, not saying it's wrong, but I'm just saying this is just how it was. Some of these kids nowadays need that treatment. Not saying him, because I don't know the story, but I'm just saying in general, some kids, you see all these videos where the kids is bucking, beating up the teachers, fighting the teachers, disrespectful, and nothing happening. Everybody like, that kid need his beat, or something like that. So some of them need that they respond to stuff like that in a good way. Like, I can't be doing this, and it's discipline. And I know this is going to be an unpopular opinion. Y'all going to be on my top. But I witnessed stuff like this, and I know people that did like this, and then after they graduated, they went back and thanked the coaches for disciplining them like that because they needed it, because they was headed down the wrong road, right? So give me y'all opinion. What y'all think?
Listen, bro. To all the people that's been saying, making excuses for this dude, talking about, well, these coaches be tough, and y'all should hear the stuff these coaches be saying, and it's been like this and this. I don't care about none of that shit, bro. Listen, the minute he called him a nigga, it went past coaching, bro. It's to straight disrespect and racism, dog. So I don't really want to hear that shit at all. And for the rest of them athletes fucking recording that shit, y'all is the fucking problem as well. Y'all all too scared to step up to the coach when he get over the line. Y'all just gonna sit there, record, smile, and laugh, and talk about, oh, close the door so nobody can hit. Like, bro, no. Y'all should have just jumped his ass and got him in line real fucking quick. There's a difference between somebody coaching, applying discipline, and then totally stepping the line and being disrespectful and racist, bro. Like, if y'all can't tell the difference, then y'all really shouldn't even be playing no fucking sports, because clearly you don't know who needs to be fucking coaching you, dog. Like, that shit is beyond ridiculous, bro. This shit is fucking crazy, bro. This is exactly what people be talking about when they be talking about a lot of these sports and shit be mad modern day slavery. And I fucking love football. But if you gonna tolerate disrespect just to play a game, you got your mind fucked up.
These are the kind of situations that make me postpone having a kid. Because if I come across something like this and I see someone yelling at my son, saying stupid things like this to him, now we have to meet at Tesco, because this conversation has got to be done outside the school environment. Because he went all Karen. Oh, you're putting words in my mouth. You were screaming the same words. You were yelling the same words. Now you've been called out to repeat it again, or being put in your place that what you're saying is inappropriate. Now you went, you're putting words in my mouth. Very dangerous and scary.
Okay. So y'all saw that little clip. Please go back and watch the full clip. So people are saying that the boy's mom, this is like a football team, this is supposed to be a coach, and they're from Florida. They're saying that the boy's mom called and was saying that the boy told him this, and that. Basically, she was doing what a mom's supposed to do. I'm confronting you because I heard some stuff that I didn't like, and clearly the boys aren't at home. They're somewhere at a hotel. They must be at an away game or something. And she's like, okay, what's up? Which is what a mom's supposed to do. And the boy probably didn't even know that his mom called. And he pulls him and all his people that are in the room. And another coach is by the door. That's who shuts the door. And starts talking about he's on some gangster stuff, do whoop-de-wop, blah, blah, blah. And everyone else was talking about, this lady literally started yelling at me. Because she was like, oh, all those kids are so dumb. Why didn't they just do something? One, I don't want none of my kids in an unsafe situation like that. Away from home, I don't know where y'all are at. Y'all could probably get arrested because the hotel's not going to let me know what happened. I'm not going to know. You're going to be in another state. I don't want y'all doing nothing. How that boy recorded, I think, was perfect because if he flipped out over some stuff like that and he's talking about, oh, I'm on some gangster stuff, oh, I'm going to lay you out, and I'm I want to do this and that so bad, that means you already had a problem with that boy. So whatever he told his mom, she had every right to call and confront you. And so this is what I'm talking about. Y'all need to stick up for y'all kids. I'm sick. I'm sorry. I've been gone because I'm really sick and my voice is like hurting. But this just something tingled. Like my spidey senses went off for this one. So I had to record because this same thing happened for me when I was in school. Like every time growing up, there was always one teacher, and usually a female, and she would like just bully me, berate me, do whatever. And I had to tell my mom, like, they always singling me out. And then there was a white male one time, he was gay, whatever. And, but he was like closeted. So I think he had other problems going on. And, every time my teacher would do stuff like that, and she would like sit there and be like, well, I didn't even know my mom was calling. And I told my mom about how like I hit my arm on the desk one time and it started bleeding. I hit my funny bone and it was bleeding. And she was like, and everyone else saw, and they're like, Ashanti, are you okay? So everyone around me was concerned. And she's like, Ashanti, you're disrupting my class. You're taking all the focus on you. Like, what is going on over there? Like, after she was upset, and because someone said, oh, can you get Ashanti a Band-Aid? She knew I hurt myself. She saw it because she was, like, presenting. And she was looking, and she overlooked it. And I'm telling y'all, this is why when your kids tell you something's wrong, or when you as a parent sense something's wrong with a kid or with a teacher in their relationship, please like stand up. Like, if you ever have your kid around me, everybody knows this. If you ever have your kid around me because you trust me with your kid, I'm going to treat your kid like they're my fucking kid. And I'm going to go and I'm going to be like, oh, so what was you saying? Well, I'm going to be at a parent-teacher conference with you like, okay, well, my sister or my friend or whatever can't get banned from this school, but bitch, I'm going to confront you and I'm going to get banned from the school, but she going to still be right up here and I'm going to come for it. I don't know, because I feel like I've turned into that person that I needed as a child, and I'll be that auntie for your kid. You tell me that somebody was up there, I wish I would go up to that coach right now. Talk to me like how you talk to that boy. I'll be like this. So talk to me how you was talking to that little boy. Talk to me. You can't do it? I'm telling y'all, and when the teacher didn't know that I didn't know that my mom had called. Like, I didn't know. So when something else had happened, we went to the library or whatever, and something happened. Everyone was circling around me because I was one of those kids that, like, I was popular, but I didn't choose to be popular. You know, when you don't try, and you were just friends with everyone. And so everyone was circling around me or asking me for questions. And mind you, I had 102% in this girl's class. So I don't even know how she could have an issue with me. And she was like, come out of the library. And then she tried to confront me about it. It's like, yeah, you had your mom call me. And I was like, my mom called. And then when I told my mom, I was like, yeah, she was like confronting me and going off about you calling her and like all this stuff. And my mom called up to that school so quickly. And then some of the administrators were my friends too. And they were like, they pulled her out and was like, you cannot do that. What were you trying to do? Like, confront her? And you know what, my mom showed up for me in that instance because I wasn't really like a bad kid. So like when things did happen or when people were really messing with me, it was because people were really messing with me. And that's kind of been in my whole life. So that's why I really want to stand up for people like this right here. That's, even if someone's mama called you and the kid lied on you or whatever, it's still unacceptable. That's something that you should have a meeting with the mom and the kid when you got back home. Put that all, and they say women are emotional. Look at that. That was ridiculous. I wish somebody fucking would. And I'm still so mad about it. Oh gosh, I don't even know how to act. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. But I'm going to try to keep up with this story and see what happens, because regardless, I just still, like, there was a boy that at one point said, close the door. I'm just still trying to figure out, like, why is this okay? And sorry, I went on a rant for like 5 minutes, but I'm about to get up off this because I was just so upset. My throat hurts now. I'm about to go have some soup. I'm just over this. Let me know what y'all think down below.
So this is all I got from the stitches, and I don't care what anybody got to say. I think that was so disrespectful and very rude. So the other man was trying to say that he's trying to make him a man, that some people are so emotional these days and all that. Like, what do you mean that some people are so emotional and all that? If your father raised you like you are going to be a hawk or you are a distant and all that, that doesn't mean that is how other people's parents raise them and all that. And that is actually a very wrong way to start with. I mean, how do you hop on somebody's face? If he was trying to, I mean, make the man, the young boy, I mean, do something better or act better, you know, there are ways to go about it. I mean, you can shout, scream, but then when you almost hop into his mouth and the speech was almost like in the boy's face, and also he then used the N word. I mean, that was where I was caught off guard, like, you know. And the fact that they also made this young boy to sit in the same space with him while apologizing, trying to take accountability. Why was he trying to take accountability? Because the video went viral. It went viral and people started, he saw it, he saw the video. That was when he came back to apologize and decided to go on to expel himself or suspend himself and the rest of it. And also coming from Florida, I was like, woo, we're in for another one. Just click in the link in the comment section, go see the video for yourself. I was literally like, what the hell is going on? I mean, how is this man? I mean, some people really got, I don't know, but I am not a coach. I have never been one, but I think that was just a very wrong way to coach somebody. And if it were to be my son or anybody, I mean, we are gonna also do it face to face and all that, because that was way too much. I don't know how people shut up, like, you know, you bring in somebody and instead of encouraging, then you shatter the person's morale and all that. I mean, damage him in front of his teammates and you saw all of them like looking. And it is also time people start also taking accountability. Like, you can't sit where somebody is doing something horrible to someone else, and because he is your coach, or because he is someone that is older than you, or you do not have, I mean, like, you know, because the person is older than you, or maybe because the person is your coach, you just sit down and watch. It is time you all start standing up for what is wrong. If you see something that is wrong, straight up, you all can. If everybody cancels him, like, straight up in there, I am sure that next time he will never think of doing something like that. But when they start their BS and everybody's all chilled, calm and watching, I mean, he is winning. So it is time also we start knowing that, man, do not sit in where people are mistreating people and think it's okay to keep short. It is not okay. Speak up. This is where I am going to draw the cut, and let me know what you all think in the comment section. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye for now.